Did you know that the average person spends 4 hours a day on their phone? Did you know that the average teenager spends 8 hours a day on their phone? We've got a mobile phone crisis. Who can help us with this problem? No one out here in nature, because there is no mobile phone crisis out here in nature, because there's no Wi-Fi. But we've got a better connection, so it's all good. George, you're a hypocrite. You're telling me to get off my phone, but I'm literally watching you on my phone right now. You're encouraging me to watch more videos of yours on your phone. What are you doing? Who do you think you are? Where do you think you are? Well, I'm out in nature, so that's a positive start, but don't worry. We're going to get into it. But before we do, let's take a moment to appreciate what a blessing it is to be alive today. Here we are again. I'm out in a place called nature, where you can dance and no one judges, where you can sing and no one cares about the tone of your voice. You can just be yourself out here. It's wonderful. I recommend it. You might have heard of it. And if so, get your ass out in nature. You won't regret it. A digital detox. This just sounds wrong, George. This sounds like something that we shouldn't be encouraging in this day and age, because technology is only getting better. Phones are only becoming more advanced. Phones are becoming us. I can't last an hour without my phone, let alone a whole day. Is that what you're saying, George? You want me to give up the phone? You want me to give up the technology? How will I watch your videos? Whoa, relax. I'm not saying anything. I haven't even started. Don't worry, we're going to get into all this. What is a digital detox? A digital detox is taking time away from technology, whether that be computers, emails, cameras, phones, whatever it might be. It's taking yourself away from that piece of technology. It's taking yourself away from that device that is taking up a lot of your time. You know, there was a study done at the San Francisco State University which proved beyond measure that the more time we spend on devices, the higher our anxiety, our depression, our insomnia, and our lack of self-worth increases. This doesn't sound good, George. I think I need a digital detox. Well, yeah, I agree. I think you probably do. What's my experience with digital detoxing? I refuse to check my phone until I've started my day. Now, when I start my day, it means I'm working, I'm doing productive things, I'm cracking on with the day. It's time to check the emails. It's time to text this person. It's time to make those phone calls. Prior to this, AKA getting ready go time, as I refer to it too, apparently, I don't really refer to it as that. I just made that up on the spot. I hope you enjoyed that. What I mean by this is when you wake up in the morning and you make your bed, you make your breakfast, you have that herbal tea, you breathe, you relax, you listen to the bird song. This time is your digital detox. Because what do most of us do? We pick up the phone, we open the phone, and what do we hit with? Other people's opinions, other people's beliefs, other people's experiences, other people's BS. You're absorbing other people's stuff. You're absorbing other people's ideas, opinions, and facts about the world. What's that going to do to your anxiety? What's that going to do to your depression? What's that going to do to your mental, emotional, and spiritual health? Nothing good, apparently, according to the squirrel up there. I agree. So this is why we need a digital detox at least at some point every single day. That's right, you heard me. I spoke your language every single day. I don't suggest taking a week off your phone, taking a month off your phone, taking a year off your phone. You can do that if you want. You can delete a certain app. You can download a software that makes you spend X amount of time on certain applications. Installing a device to remind your device to remind you to get off the device. I'm stressed out already. Although these things are good, and please, by all means, use them. Take control. You're the one who went out and bought the device in the first place. You need to take your power back. Stop giving all your power to the device and letting it rule your life, because you're letting it do it subconsciously. Take your power back. Choose when you use it. choose when you switch it on, when you take it off air flight mode. This is what I do every single morning. I refuse to look at the drama. I refuse to look at the fast news until I am ready. Not until the world is ready, not until the device is ready, until I am ready. Maybe I'm not ready for quite some time. Right? I keep all notifications off. I keep all notifications off because I haven't got time for the notifications on these various applications unless I'm on the application and I'm interested to see what I see. I would highly suggest you doing the same. The reason your anxiety and stress levels elevate when you spend a lot of time on devices, like 4 hours a day for the average person, not good, is because the majority of social media, the majority of the online world is so unbelievably negative. It's so unbelievably negative. That's why I make these videos, to try and put a twist on the whole thing. So when you see that I've posted, you can smile knowing we're going to talk about great stuff. I'm going to try and make you feel better. I'm going to try and make you smile. A lot of the online world is so negative, and it's always telling you about something awful that's going on in the world. Everyone's trying to sell you something. Everyone's trying to teach you something that you didn't know about before, and you've just got to watch that video because they're teaching you something that you didn't know before. You can get sucked in, you can get drawn in, and before you know it, you're lost. You don't know how to get out. And what happens is, your dopamine receptors in your brain start to enjoy this process. They get little rewards, they get little hits, they get little pockets of excitement when they start firing off and off and off every time you're on that device. So what happens is when you place the device down, your brain knows where to access that dopamine. So it encourages you to check. It encourages you to spend more time on the device. This then becomes a cycle that can be very hard to get out of. But like any kind of detox, when you take your power back and choose to spend less time doing that thing, your dopamine receptors will respond accordingly, and they will know that you don't get that dopamine hit as often now, so we're not going to encourage you to do it as often now. That's why when people give up smoking, it's so hard at first, but eventually it becomes the norm. It's why people give up drinking. Horrible at first, but it eventually becomes the norm. It's the same with technology. Remember, it is robbing your time. You can always make more money, but you can't make more time. We only have a limited amount of time here on this earth. It is up to you how you spend that time. And while you are free to use these devices, and I enjoy them, I do enjoy them, I'm sure you do too. However, they rob our time. They increase our stress. They increase our anxiety. So how much time are you going to put into this device? You should see the rates of insomnia now in 2024 compared to right back in the past. They're skyrocketing because people use their phones at nighttime. When you use your phone at nighttime, your eyes are absorbing the blue light. The blue light is beautiful for you. I'm getting it right now from the sun. It stimulates you. It keeps you awake. It's like a natural energy drink that you don't even need to drink. You absorb it through your eyes and your brain reacts to that blue light. It gets you excited. It gets you energized. It gets you happy and joyful. But what it doesn't make you is sleepy. What it doesn't encourage is melatonin, the natural production of melatonin. This is what your brain releases to make you sleepy. When you're receiving blue light, your body's not going to produce melatonin at the same rate because it thinks, I'm awake. There's sunlight. I don't need to sleep. I need to be out playing in nature with the foxes and squirrels. Why would I need to go to bed? Well, if you're looking at your phone, you're sending blue light into your eyes, into your brain, and it's going to disrupt your sleep. What should you be seeing when you go to bed? Blackness, darkness, okay? The birds go to sleep when the sun sets. The animals go to sleep when the sun sets. We stay up when the sun sets and we watch TV, we go on computers, we go on our phones. Blue light hitting us, keeping us awake, keeping us stimulated, making it so much harder to go to sleep. We wake up in the middle of the night for no reason. We get 8 hours, but we feel like we've only had 3. Why is that? Because you're staring at that blue light. Get yourself some blue light blockers. This is what I wear every single night. I wear these as often as I can, especially in the winter months, because the sun sets, it's dark. I put on the blue light blockers so that my melatonin can produce naturally with no blue light. Insomnia rates are increasing. Anxiety is increasing. Digital detoxes aren't a thing, aren't happening, aren't encouraged. Well, George Horlock encourages you to get those blue light blockers on and go for that digital detox. Maybe you have a cutoff point and you leave your phone off from 5 p.m. onwards. Someone tries to call you at 6 p.m. and it goes through to a voice note saying, get some blue light blockers and stop trying to call me. Just an idea. There are so many hidden costs of screen time that we don't even realize. When we're using our phone, we think that we've got all the power and that we're choosing to do this, but there's so many hidden costs that you're not aware of, rinsing you, draining you of these hidden costs. Your sleep, your anxiety, your stress levels, your self-worth, your self-comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. Depending on who you compare yourself to. If you're comparing yourself to someone who has less than you and is in a terrible situation, well, then you're going to be filled with gratitude for your life. But if you're comparing yourself to someone who has seemingly more than you, more material items, a better life, a better self-worth, a better body, whatever it might be, you're going to feel bad about yourself. You're going to go about your day feeling sad, negative, frustrated, angry, hateful, jealous, envious of the world, of other people, when they've done nothing to you. This is a hidden cost of using too much screen time. It's a hidden cost. It's robbing you of your joy. It's robbing you of your health. You need to take a digital detox. Take time off the device. Set small goals for yourself. I'm going to put my phone on air flight mode before I go to bed, or 3 hours before I go to bed. Have a no phone zone in your house. This bedroom, this room, we have no phones. Maybe it's a meditation room. Maybe it's your bedroom. Maybe it's the kitchen. But have a room in your house where there's no phones allowed for any reason. I urge you to get into reading. I urge you to get into journaling. I urge you to get into some other practice rather than scrolling at night. You're not going to look back on your deathbed and think to yourself, I love scrolling through trash in the evening. Okay, you're going to look back and think about everything that you journaled, all the things that you wrote about, all the books that you read and learnt knowledge from. Spend time doing this in the evening. Get a lava lamp. I love lava lamps. Get a salt lamp. Put it next to your bed and read something. Slow down. Calm down. Reduce your stress. Write 5 things you're grateful for. Think of 5 things you're grateful for. Let that be your ending to your wonderful, blissful day. Don't scroll through more opinions. Don't scroll through more news. Don't scroll through other people's ideas about the world. Be with yourself. Be in the truth. Be in what's real. Turn off the connection. Reconnect with the truth. Reconnect with nature. Reconnect with people. Reconnect with your body. I promise you that this whole digital world seems so safe, seems so certain, seems so right, but it's so new. It is so new. And I've looked at the studies and encourage you to look at them also. And I don't want to be another social media guy who's telling you should be scared of everything and whatever. You don't need to be scared of anything. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's grand. You're breathing. Life is good. But I've looked at the studies and they're not good. They're not. These devices affect your mental health in ways that we don't even realize until it's too late. They can affect your personality. They can change the way that you treat others. Limit yourself. Set timers. Have no phone zones. Have a digital detox. And remember to get out into nature. Reconnect with the truth. Because nature is always waiting for you. Nature is always here to guide you and support you and heal you. This digital age, it doesn't connect with us because it is separate from us. Nature will always connect with you because you are part of it. Guys, I want to thank you for watching today's video. If you have learned something, please comment below. Let me know if you've taken a digital detox. Let me know what you're doing about the phone crisis, about the social media crisis, about the comparison crisis. Let me know, let others know. Please like the video, it helps the channel so much. And I'll see you in the next one. God bless.